waiting for my laptop to notice that I'm here. Hello? There I am. Alrighty. Hello, hello, universe. My hair is like not fluffing properly today. Also, the cat like legit jumped down to like be involved as soon as I started setting up and turned the ring light on, so that's super cute. He's over there. He's laying on one of my book papers. So I'm gonna wait for the YouTube boost. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall down. Joshy's first. Hey, you're never first. Good to see you. I have some packages to unbox today because they've started coming in again. So yes, definitely good to see you, Joshy. I'm trying to just cover up anything sensitive. Yep, I'm gonna unbox books. That's mostly what I unbox. I do makeup stuff too sometimes, but my reading reports are gonna be mostly books until we start talking about something else, and then we'll see. But I have 3 envelopes. I'll just make sure that's all covered here. How are you doing, Joshy? Are you somewhere that has school and snow, or snow and no school? Because I know a lot of people are they were off school in my area like all last week. Where's the other one? Oh, it's holding my water up. I don't want to spill a glass of water on my books. That would be bad. As I put it back down on the carpet. Oh well. I think Joshy's still here. I don't know. There's still 2 people listed. Excuse me. Oh no. In another minute, we should get a bunch of the YouTube boost. There's 4 people here now. Hello, hello, if you're here. Joshy was first. He beat everybody in. And I am just scribbling furiously. And then we're going to unbox some books and talk to you about what I'm reading as well, because I've changed some stuff. You got to go. You'll be back? Okay. We'll see you back in a little bit. We'll see if you still stay number 1 with the crown there. I'm just making sure everything is scribbled on appropriately. Hello, cutie kitty. Do you see him down here? He is stretchy kitty today, which means he feels good enough to be stretchy and stretch out. I see 6 people. Any second, it should boom up. I've got things to unbox and reading to talk about. Do not need to be a reader to participate in this reading report. Hi, Marley. I don't recognize you, but you're here. Hello. 7 people. Come on, YouTube. You can boost it a little better than that. We've got up to like 48, I think was the highest. Let's see what we got. We're going to unbox some books today. I got some free books in the mail. I have no idea. Well, I have some idea what they are, but I honestly don't remember because I wrote in a list and some of them don't come in for months. I'm about to sneeze, which is not great to do online. Last week, I was trying to remember what we unboxed. We did Janet Daly, this was last Sunday, which is a novel about something, Lie for a Million, I don't know. I already won another one by her, so I guess she did 2 in a year. Thanks so much, Marley. It's a new style that I'm trying out. It's inspired by Aurora, who's a singer from Norway, and I call it the jellyfish. She called it that too a little bit, but more like the jellyfish strands. I don't know. It's not fluffing very well today, but whatever. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I-N. Oh, you know her. Oh, great. Yay. Aurora's amazing. She's so amazing. Okay, so we got Live for a Million. I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember the other one because it was below it. And it was the Survivor, I think, but like under this, it's not a sticker. It's like part of the cover, which, okay. I actually thought I already had, but I didn't. So I have 5 books that are out in the universe, and I have 3 of them right now. We'll see how many come in over the next week, and then I'll look at those next Sunday. Hi, Marley. Thank you for commenting. I guess YouTube isn't gonna push it out tonight. So, should I talk about what I'm reading a little bit? Oh, there it goes. There's a 12. Hi, everyone. I have some regulars that haven't popped in yet, and I wonder if the notification never went out. I'm so happy when people know who Aurora is, because it just makes it so much easier. She doesn't have this hair. Her hair was a little longer. She doesn't have it right now with the strands, but she had it for quite a number of years. Hey, Funny! I was just saying I want the regulars to pop in. There's one of them. I think YouTube was a little late boosting this today, and not quite as much as usual. It's only 13 people. How am I? I did way too much peopling this weekend. But I'm here with my kitty. Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. He came down right when I set up the ring light. I think he wants to be on it. Yes, her song Runaway. I think my favorite is Through the Eyes of a Child. See, what is this? What is this? Why can't you behave? I like it on this side. It's like a little, but this is too much. So, how's the cold, first of all? I guess it's starting to get better. Nope. Tomorrow, I think, is the first day we're going to get above freezing during the day. But it's still cold enough at night that I'm going to have to bring Charlie in, and the ice is only a little bit, probably going to melt. The next day, it should be a little better, and I can actually leave her out. But it's like 15 degrees every night, or less. And then today, well, I have another person in my life in hospice, unfortunately. So yesterday we went to see him and that family, and that was hard. But I did it. I'm not a, social person, but I wanted to be there for them. And then today I went back to the book nonprofit and found a bunch of stuff on my list, which is good because I don't have to buy them. Be tempted to buy them. But I really got to start decluttering more books because I got about 20. I'm not going to go through that box tonight. And thank you, Funny. Yeah, hospice is... There was just someone who passed away, and right now I have 2 people I know and care about. Like, they're not like just, oh, that's sad. Like, it's like, it hurts my heart. 2 people in hospice. Here in the Netherlands, it's also really cold. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys definitely are probably getting this a lot worse. The US was just hit by like a really icy blast, and it's been cold for weeks. Or next week is the 2nd week or something, 2.5 weeks, something like that. I doubt it's the same weather system in the Netherlands, but I think you're north of me at least. Do I have a book earring? Yes, I do. My friend Ella, who comes to the stream sometimes, gave me these. Funny says, yeah, through next week, you've weather under 20 degrees. Oh, I thought you were going to say negative 20 degrees. My brain doesn't even understand that number. But yeah, we're going to be under 20. Oh, thanks, Marley. Marley likes the earrings too. It's beautiful and thoughtful. Thank you. Yeah, I have 2 sets of book earrings, I think. I went to the book nonprofit today, so I'm like on theme. I wore these. I have book socks on, but I can't like maneuver my foot up here right now with the cat like almost under me over here. But probably next week I'll go through that box with y'all. And we'll see. We'll see if I want to keep them. I am 1 subscriber away from 1950 subscribers. It says 1.94, and I get one more, and it's 1.95, and that's like, if there's ever an army of books, I guess I'll be the Cleopatra. I'll start practicing the eye makeup now. Do I have what I think I have? Wait a minute. I'm confusing myself, which is not hard to do. Should I open a box or an envelope first? I will let you choose. Uh-oh, I went down 1948. So I need 2 subscribers now. We'll see how YouTube does with the notifications and stuff. It hasn't been doing it. Yes, 1973 style. Yeah, I guess it was a 70s thing. This piece is really making me angry because I just see the silhouette of it. Okay, that's a little better. All right, we have a box, we have a small envelope, and we have a big envelope. I can move over now because the cat got up from the floor. He's so funny. You're more of a story guy, so maybe start with a story until the regulars arrive. It's -2 degrees in the Netherlands. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit, though? Either way, it's freaking cold. Yeah, jinx, funny, we just had the same thought. I can go over the reading that I'm doing because I gave up on another book. You have, yeah, we have, okay, Celsius. I thought so because you're in Europe. Yeah. You want me to talk about what I'm reading first? Okay. Let me do one because I want to know what's in here too. I'm gonna do the little one. This is from Penguin Random House, so it's so much fun. Let me do one because I just want to, and then I'll, hi Shiva. Cool. All right, so first one, and for those of you who don't know, these are free books giveaways that I sign up for on Goodreads. That's a website for book nerds, and I keep all of my reading on there, and I sign up for these giveaways, and sometimes I win them, and I get books in the mail. So, it is a paperback. There's a piece of paper. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. It says what the book is, so I know what it is. But, and I know it's backwards. It's called Girl's Girl. It doesn't come out until, I know it's backwards, but it doesn't come out until June 2026. Wow, that's thinking ahead. This cover's kind of cool, except I can't tell if she's dead or just, like, hanging out. She's laying on the ground. You never know with these books. A hypnotic debut about a pivotal summer that shatters the delicate balance among 3 best friends. Well, her dying would definitely shatter the balance, but I'm going to assume that these girls are just hanging out. So, hey, Ass! Hello. You have to read the rudest book ever. What is the rudest book ever? I'm going to pull up Goodreads because shame on me for not having it up yet. All right, so I talk about what it is, figure out what it is because I don't always know. I smell it, and then I read the first sentence. Yes, I'm going to read Funny's introduction to myself. My name is Anna. I own snakes, hawks. I don't have a dog. Why do you keep saying I have a dog? You said that last time. And I think you meant cats and a dog. But I don't have a dog. I have a very dog-like cat. I'm also a bibliophile and an Aurora fan. Let's discuss books and other things. Yes. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah, I hope she isn't dead too, Marley. Although, I don't know. I also don't know whose feet are whose over here. This may not actually be the actual cover that comes out. Pin this, please. Well, you said I have a dog, so I can't pin it. Sorry, I just smelled it without, like, meaning to smell it, but it's got that new book, like, oh, that smells good. It's like a kind of a thick paper, like paper and ink smell. Yeah. It's like kind of thick pages. The advanced reader's copies sometimes change before they actually are released. So sometimes the cover changes, sometimes something in the story changes. But right now, the back says 15-year-old Mina's whole world is her two best friends. But after an unexpected first kiss, the established dynamics of their trio quickly unravel. Oh, I wonder if they're like, they fall in love with each other. Looking back, an adult Mina traces the undercurrents of longing that shaped her first experience of desire. So, I don't know if this is adult or like young adult, if there's 15-year-olds. There's a little intro in here. Literary fiction about teenage girls too often feels the need to justify the subject, girlhood, by including themes like violence, the A word, or exceptionalism. I wanted to write, says the author, about the realities of girlhood, gossip, betrayal, secrets, loyalty, and attraction as legitimate enough subjects for nuanced adult inquiry in their own right. All right. Oh, that was a quote from the author, but it's her executive editor writing a blurb. So I still don't know if this is young adult or adult and gonna be like spicy or something. But I'm gonna keep it and try it. And then I'm gonna read the first sentence, knowing that this might change, so it's not the final form. It says, growing up, I had two best friends, Margaret, whom I had known my whole life, and Eleanor, with whom I was in love. Called it! Though for years I had no reason to tell my feelings for one apart from my feelings for the other. Both were fervent. Oh, she was in love with both of them? Is this gonna end up 3 people? I've never read an FFF romance before. Let me look at the comments. My name is Anna. I own snakes, hawks, and cats. I'm also a bibliophile and an Aurora fan. Let's discuss books and other things. All right, I'll pin that one. Oh, now I can't see the bottom. Thanks. Triangle love story. What a new plot line. I know, but this is like 3 girls? I don't know. I don't know if that first sentence means she's in love with both of them equally. That was a little confusing of a written sense, but that's okay. Your name is Marley. You love reading books and poems. You also like anime and K-pop. I love cottagecore and fairycore. Very cool styles, I will say. That's a short shot market. You're in the right place, Marley. Yes, you absolutely are. I like the smell of this one a lot. Yeah, I'm the Lady Anna on Goodreads if you want to go, see it. I have my reviews and what I want to read, what I have read, etc., etc. Last year I wrote. Yeah, right. I was gonna say I wrote 58 books. I read 58 books, which was a big deal for me. Yeah, I mean, a title like Girl's Girl, I can see it being sapphic. Cool. All right. I said I would do one unboxing and then, talk about what I'm reading real quick because I changed it again. Was it last weekend that we got all the snow? Yeah, I guess it was. A week ago, we got a huge winter storm that they called Fern. They named the storms now. They name the storms now, present tense. Why is the candle flame behind me swaying so much? It's probably at the bottom. Yeah, I think the wick is just long, so it's like, it's in a jar. It'll be fine. Unless it explodes, which happened to me once. But I think it's just the wick is long because it's at the bottom. In the US right now, it is 6:30 p.m. Yeah, You're probably quite a ways ahead of me. Oh, there's a bookmark. Oh, it was my bookmark. I thought I still had the other book. They're like almost exactly the same size. So I thought I had this one in my hand, but it was the one that I started reading. Yeah, so I started reading a book by someone named Fern, and it was Code Blue, which sounds very cold. Last weekend, I was kind of just starting it, and it really felt like your grandmother was telling you a story and you just kind of wanted to get on with it. But I got up to page 54, and not only does it feel like that still, now it feels like just a list of the events in this mystery thriller, whatever it is. I read it not quite halfway. Yeah, that is what they call for medical emergencies. So she has the main character has a great aunt in a nursing home. And she goes to see her, like they don't know each other. And the aunt looks like she's in some sort of coma. But she notices that she doesn't really look like a picture that she has of her aunt. And then she sees another woman that looks like her aunt. And then they call a Code Blue. This is not really a spoiler because it's the beginning of the book. For the woman that was in the coma. So that woman conveniently goes away. I think. I didn't quite get to that part. Yeah, you remember the grandma writing style. Yeah. In the Netherlands, it's just after midnight. Yeah. Hey, Azim. Let me see how many people are here. 5. Okay. Just wondering. If I get 2 more subscribers, I got 1 more. 1950 subscribers. 1,950. I'm almost at 2,000, which is kind of fun, even though it's slow going. Okay, so which book am I reviewing, please? It's called Code Blue by Fern Michaels. I got this one for free. And I found out that the author is literally in her 90s right now. And this came out last year. But the premise is like, I wanted to know what was happening. But the writing really started to get on my nerves, and I decided to give up on it. Because I felt like if I pushed, and I'll give you an example in a second, but I felt like if I pushed through it, I was going to regret it. So I just decided to read something else that I wanted to read anyway. Like, I have so much to read, like, why not just do stuff that I'm really into? But they would talk about her going to this nursing home, and then they would like list other characters and then list what she's looking at. And then one of the paragraphs, it wasn't like the end of a chapter. It was the very next sentence said she was in this horrible car wreck. And it just came out of nowhere. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, there was no build up to it. There was no drama. There was no like suspense. I feel like most authors would be like, and that's when the car hit her, and then end the chapter and start, and you're like, wait, what? Or like switch characters on you or something. There was absolutely no build up. It was like she was just listing her ideas, like an outline of what she wanted this book to be about. So I was like, well, but it's going fast, and I'm curious. But if the ending doesn't pay off, I'm not gonna have enjoyed reading it. So I think I'm just gonna give up. I didn't donate it yet because I might change my mind. I don't know. I gave up on that Sizzling Beach paperback because I was going anti-winter, and then it's funny because it was hot in here too in the setting, but then I went for this. I gave up on that sizzling one. I think I'm gonna give up on this one, and then I picked up Project Hail Mary because I knew I was gonna like this one. Let me look at the comments real quick. You see the letters? Yeah, they are reversed. I'm sorry, Azim. I can't fix it. I wish I could because it drives me nuts too. The author's in their 90s, yes. Hence the 1970s style. That was Cleopatra. I thought you were talking about the eye makeup. Are we mixing up things? I don't know. Life is too short to finish books. Start them, yes. Finish them, not. Well, I mean, it's too short to spend a lot of time on a book that I'm going to regret reading or spending time on. You guys are a fan of the DNF, did not finish, huh? Yes, I'm from the US, Northeast United States. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So, I mean, I don't know, the whole book, people are dying. She doesn't know why these women are switched. She doesn't know why the nursing home is covering it up. And I mean, I'm glad to have some, like, octogenarian, like, representation in a book, but it's not written well. I mean, she's got a great story, but this is everything she's written plus another page of it. So, like, I don't know how many is she even writing them at this point? Like, I don't know. Is it a ghostwriter? Writer? My brain is fried. I did too much peopling today. Sizzling Beach. You remember Cujo and had fun with it. I didn't read Cujo. And I haven't seen Cujo. I told you, my brain is fried. Cujo the mod here yet today. Okay. Ugh. Hi, Drew. Is it Drew or Derv? Because the R is at the end. The writing of 1970s style Grandma Ruskin Bond Anton Chekhov. Chekhov? Was that? The only thing I read by Chekhov was, or is that Ibsen? There's a play called The Cherry Orchard. You loved reading Anne Frank, her diary for the Second World War. Have I read that? Yes, I have. And that poor girl. That book was heartbreaking because she was so full of life and, like, dreams, and it just got taken from her. I mean, you think of a book from World War II is, like, my favorite time period to kind of learn about, one of them. And man, it was just heartbreaking because she seemed so normal, you know, and you knew how it was going to end, unfortunately, and you just think of the kids that had to go through that, and oh, it was well worth the read. Absolutely. I guess the cat went downstairs because I hear meowing. I hear his meowing, which, you know, is very very unique. Hi from Dublin, Ireland. Hi. I don't know if we've had someone from Ireland. Hi, Fergus. Did we ever find out whether it was Drew or Derv? Okay, Azim, a little too much information. You like the cozy vibe of my room. Thank you. It is a mess. It's going to be for a while. I think he's calling for food. You're going to have to wait, babe. I don't know if you probably can't hear him. Functioning colons. I'm writing that one down. Hi. Yes, well, you ran up the stairs. Do you have zoomies? Hi, Decay. Oh, we hear you. You want to come say hi? No? Come here. He's very upset that I'm not paying attention to him. Hold on, what was I writing down? I'm writing down functioning colon. Xavier, stop. I hear you. You want to come over here? All right. Funny is the king of and queen of funny quotes for these streams. I've started writing down some of the good stuff we come up with, and it's just fantastic. You ended up crying with the Anne Frank. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna bounce around emotions a lot, but that's kind of my life too. Semicolon. Yeah, it was really sad, and it wasn't like necessarily that it was about the horrors of what was going on in the world. It was that she was so full of life and just ugh. I watched they have like a online, like, virtual tour of the actual space that she lived in, and it's so horribly small. Did the cat just say hi? Yeah, he probably did. Xavier, everybody's saying hi to you. He was in the shot at the beginning of the stream. There's a new trend where they play Egyptian music and see how their cats react. I don't know that I can identify Egyptian music, but I know they worshipped cats, so I'm assuming that's where this is going. Just for you to try whenever. Okay. Just Xavier, Azim. Yeah, Kitty Cat has a bed back there in the closet. So he's in the closet. Anyway, I caught up on those things. So I gave up on 2 books in a row. I'm in the middle of a million other things, but I picked up the physical book for Project Hail Mary. I know it's backwards for you. Andy Weir wrote The Martian, which was also a really popular movie. So you probably know who he is without actually knowing who he is. Does Xavier pay rent? No, but he should. I spend a lot of money on arthritis medication and everything else for him. In the Netherlands, you can actually walk. Oh, in the museum. Oh, is it in? No. Where was she? Was she in Poland? She wasn't in the Netherlands. But there's a museum. Yeah, we have a yeah, the Matt Damon movie. What did I just say? The actual house. Oh, thanks, Azim. I never remember who directed it. I thought the actual house was Germany or something. I fail at geography right now, but anyway, so The Martian was about a guy stuck on Mars. His crew thought he was dead and he lived, and then he realized he didn't have enough food or like anything for long enough for them to come back and get him. That was a crazy wild ride, and there are so many F words in that book. Oh my god. Like, I think the literal first word is the F word. So adults read it first. There's a lot of sciencey stuff, and in this one, hold on, and Frank, sorry, it's confusing. The house where she hid from the soldiers. Yeah, where was it? She was in. Oh, she was in the Netherlands. No way. Amsterdam. I believed you. I was just confused. I was like, I thought you meant like a museum, like dedicated to her, not the actual thing. I had no. Oh, I just hit 1,950 subscribers. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I read it, and you'd think I'd know where it was. It's been a while. Hi, Bindu. I'm not a writer. No. Is that the as I know? I thought you knew that. Hold on. Oh no, this is a new Azazel. Anyway, she was in Amsterdam, and I didn't even know. Science as in space stuff, yes. Yes, yay for the subs. I'm so excited about that. I don't know, I just little things. Anyway, so this one, a dude wakes up and can't remember where he is. There's robot arms above him, and he doesn't know who he is, where he is, why he's there. And he slowly starts to remember. And I don't think it's a spoiler that he's in space, because he's, you know, an astronaut in the front of it. So he's in a spaceship, but he doesn't know where. He doesn't know why. And then he slowly starts to remember. He had 2 other crew members with him that were international, so there was like clearly something big going on, that they sent this small international crew into space, but they were both dead, like long dead. And that's not a spoiler because it's very early in the book. I'm past page 100. I'm page 136 right now. This is moving very quickly, and I love it. It's not that the writing is flowery and literary or whatever. It's just a really fun story to read. So it's similar to The Martian in its tone. I don't think there's as many F words, nearly. So you're going through the mystery of like, why he's there, but also what made him have to go there. So he has to figure out what solar system he's even in, you know, what's going on. And then he just, no, I'm not going to say what just happened. He figures he's probably going to die because he's very far away from Earth, let's say. But, yeah, it's a sci-fi for me. Like, I've read so much fantasy last year. So sci-fi is kind of refreshing. And I knew I liked this author's writing. That sounds like a mix of Matrix and Jason Bourne in a gravity plot. We get into this world not remembering where we came from. I mean, that's true. Anne Frank was born in Germany, okay, and went to the Netherlands when the war started. In Amsterdam, she hid in a house from the German soldiers until she got found, yeah. Does he know he's in space? Not right away. Not right away, because he has gravity in the spaceship, but he notices that it's a little heavier than like Earth. But he finds out very quickly that he's in space. That's not a spoiler. Have you heard about Alchemized? Yes, I have, Flower. Which one is that though? There's a bunch of there's a couple A books, if that makes any sense. There's one called Anathema, there's Alchemized, and then there's another one that I can't think of. Yeah, I have that as want to read on Goodreads. Dark fantasy. Yes, please. I'm still finding the line for me of like what dark, how dark I can take the dark books, but yeah. You were browsing spicy romance Reddit. Any recs from your side? So if you like romantasy, Azim, meaning a fantasy world, but the romance is like just as important. I read A Court of Thorns and Roses last year and ended up reading all 5 books, and then I read the second one again. So if you want spicy romance but don't mind if it's in a fantasy setting, oh my gosh, please read that. What was the dark romance one that I read? There's a very dark romance. It has to do with stalkers, so trigger warning for that. Called Lights Out. That is very dark, and it's like the craziest spice that I've read. Probably it's kind of disturbing. So check trigger warnings. Alchemized, I haven't read it, Flower, so I don't know like what to recommend based on that, you know what I mean? Let me find you another dark romance. I mean, if you want the disturbing ones, well, that Lights Out is probably the darkest one that I read. Let me check out my spicy list, though. Court of Thorns and Roses is definitely spicy. All 5 books have spice in them. And then I started reading romance books last year and liked them, and the regulars know I just went down that rabbit hole. I don't think there's any spice in this one. He's in space by himself, so, you know. And it's not, like, gross. Like, there's some gross stuff in The Martian, I think. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Okay, so I'm in that. I'm listening. I started Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, which is over 1,000 pages, but I started it on audio so that I can just kind of dip in and out of that over the next few months. Lights Out is by, good question. My Goodreads is still loading for some reason. It will not give me spicy books that I am looking for here. I'm the Lady Anna on Goodreads. I have 129 spicy books logged. I've not read all of them. Navessa Allen. I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, I know it is late for you, Marley. Thanks so much for coming. I hope you come again. Lights Out is by Navessa It's like the opposite of Vanessa. Novessa. Yay, I'm glad, Marley. Thank you. I hope things are better in Europe than they are here. Novessa Allen. Okay. All right, I think it finally loaded. Yeah, a lot of these I haven't read yet. Okay, I guess my red ones will have a star rating, so that's good. Do you want another stalkery one? Or do you want a more like BDSM one? I have to be kind of PG-13 because there are kids around, but good authors for romance. I'm trying to just give like one more recommendation so it's not just like the darkest of the dark. But where are all my red ones? There's also a book called Praise by Sarah Kate that's pretty intense. That's kind of more erotica. And it's an MMF romance. No. Yes. Maybe. It's either that one or the third book. Anyway. Allie Hazelwood is a good author for that. Jen DeLuca is a good author for that. Emily Henry. So, yeah. Very ambiguous term to describe those naughty books. Spicy. Yeah, that's kind of the going word on like booktube. So, you know, people who do just book stuff. It's a lazy Sunday for you in Vancouver. Oh, you're like behind us in the time. Decay says it's almost 12 a.m. for you. You'll stay. Oh, thank you. This is meant to be short. What is my phone thing at? Oh, it's at 71%. But then I got down this rabbit hole of the romance books that only one person asked us about. It's just 4 p.m. here. Cool. I'll probably be here for another hour. Show us the books in the shelf. So there's classics. It's like by author. So like there's a lot of Herman Hesse, and it's very disorganized right now. This is the Throne of Glass series that's written by the same one as The Court of Thorns and Roses, the same author. And this is just a jumbled mess. There's like Doctor Who books, there's garden books. I have 2,000 books here though, so they're all over the house. I actually did a live book tour in a previous video, so you can check that out. I don't have a Kindle, but I have a Kindle account. So I read it on my phone instead of an actual Kindle. I don't have as much time for that lately. So the audiobooks is kind of what my situation has adjusted to. There will be kids here. Yeah, some of my regulars are kids. And I'm talking like younger than teens. So I have to be careful what I say. I want them to feel safe here. And I've also had to tell a couple of them not to give out their information. But yeah, they do come in. You just zone out on audiobooks. Yeah, sometimes I do. And I'm like, it's harder to like go back and reread. But nonfiction does pretty good with audio. But I've been reading some fiction too. What do I think of the Bible as a book? Trigger warning city. That Old Testament is rough. I have been trying to read it cover to cover. I'm fascinated with religion. And like the Torah and Quran, I really want to know. So, interesting thing I learned about the Quran is that it has Jesus in it, but just not as the savior. So like, I would like to read that next actually, but I am stuck in this Bible. I cannot get through the Old Testament because it is so difficult to read. The Jesus stuff is probably going to be great, except for the, you know, sacrifice and stuff. Sorry, spoiler alert. Jesus doesn't do so well after he does a lot of good things. I respect it as a history book and kind of a philosophy and religious book, obviously, but it is rough. Decay says they have the attention span of a hamster, so you get distracted on like a few pages. Yeah, do like a try a chapter thing where you just you know read a chapter and then put it down, or read a chapter and then read a chapter in something else. I think it kind of helps to have different channels going on. Old Testament is like a Tarantino movie. Yes, it is bloody and kind of messed up. Wow, this is a lot brighter than I thought, but that's okay. All right, where was I? What was I just doing? Oh, I was gonna mention, so for me, when I say spice, I mean the graphic, you know, relationshipy stuff. Again, there might be kids here. Hi, I love, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna call you. Hey, Aaron, yeah, welcome back. I think it's been a while for you, hasn't it? Yeah, so romance is like two people fall in love. Spice is like there's description of their sexual relationship, and then smut is like they're not writing it for the plot. And you're not reading it for the plot. You just want those spicy scenes are in it. But it becomes smut, I think, when there's not much plot. I have had a few smutty books that were actually really well done. But yeah, some people don't like the spice at all, and that's totally fine. I've discovered that it will keep me reading. So, fun. Hi, Joshy. Hi, Eve. Your kids cover your ears. Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of people here that I don't know. So I was surprised how many minors come to see our live streams, but I'm happy to have them. This is a safe space. Can I tell us two top good things and bad things in the three religions? Maybe later, because that's a difficult ask. And I could probably talk about that for like an hour, so let me skip that for now. Hi, Dixon. Eshok, is that your name? Is praise smut? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. The very first chapter has talk of some graphic content. I thought praise was really well done. Praise is the first one, so it's not. It's smut, but look at the trigger warnings just in case. It's the first in a series, and then the second one I hated it, but the third one again was really good. So the first and third ones I thought were really well done, and the third one is the MMF romance. Smut. Hey Tim, you like plot? Yeah, usually that's the point, but oh, Joshy's got to go again. That's okay. It moves away from spice when the bing bong is just written for ding dong. Are you trying to get on the quote list? The bing bong. I might put that one on the wall. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm behind. He's just written for ding dong. Yeah. Yes, exactly. How's the weather over there? You heard it was cold. Yeah, Muffin Man. It is like below 20 degrees Fahrenheit every night, and some of the days as well. We've been in the single digits some of the nights, and it sucks. It sucks when you have an animal that lives outside. Decay says, yes, respect thy mother. She is decaying. That's mean. What's MMC and FMC? Great question. So MMC is male main character or main male character. And then FMC is female main character. When I say M and F, I mean male, male, female, three people. Yeah. Ding dong, bing bong. Don't yell at my don't yell at my regulars. Regular? What did I just say? Regulars? Regulars? Let's open a book. Yeah, but don't worry, Joshy. All right, can I do this with my bare hands? Because there is serious tape on it. This one's from Blackstone Publishing, and it's in a box. I still have one more after this. Oh, there were two other books that I kind of started looking into, but I'll talk about them in a minute. Is out of the box question, give me advice to have a happy married life. Love from Pakistan. Hi Pakistan. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. This is kind of cool. It's like wrapped in like tissue paper in here. It feels like a paper bag. It's like a present. What the heck? Oh, that is on the list. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't reveal it yet because I'm making sure there's no personal information on it. So, bare knuckle. And that is clearly a boxer of some kind. Or some kind of dude in a fist fight. It says, Bobby Guns, 73-0, undefeated. A dad, a dream, a fight like you've never seen. The top of it says, it's Rocky only with an outlaw street fighter and mobsters. Oh no, I don't do well with mobster books. This is a very interesting texture. It's like rough, kind of. Hi, Hamza. I might have read your question and not looked at your screen name. Sorry. Hi, Corona. Am I a witch? No. The best advice for happy married life, Funny says, is don't get married. Second best would be if you're already married, don't try to be aw, that's really sad. My one piece of advice would be like pick someone that you can live with their flaws because that's the hardest part. Hi, RM. Is it kind of Creed Rocky Southpaw kind of book? Thanks for saying that. We have another working colon, everybody. Yay. Do I have any mods in here, actually? Thanks, you're about to get married in 3 months. Well, congratulations. Unless you, you know, decide not to. Anyway, is this an ARC? ARC is advanced reader's copy, meaning that it probably is going to change. I think this is more likely an independently published book. And then they wanted people to actually read it, so they did a giveaway. This Bobby Gunn guy, is that a boxer or is that a fictional character? Oh, the front says some names and identifying details have been changed to protect the privacy of individuals. This is getting donated because there's no, oh, it's a real, so there's like real pictures of people. You're the quasi mod on troll mode. If you want. Okay, well, RML, it really likes farts. That's fine. I can make you a mod real quick to get rid of people, but I'm kind of. Oh, hey, and why aren't you listed as mod? Oh, this is your other channel. Let me list you as mod over here. We have a couple weirdos that are like close to the line, but haven't crossed it yet. And Funny, if you want me to make you a mod just to like, just in case, I will, but I know you're not quite like down with that. Hi, Harshal. Does Bobby Gunn use a gun? I think he uses his fists. It's a boxing book. Hey, Cujo. Oh, here come all of our mods all of a sudden. That's fine, and yeah, take your time. It's okay. Hey, Cujo. I probably just said that. Hi from London, UK. Hi, Joe. That's like the first place I want to visit if I can get out of the US. Hi, Jose. Yeah, the mods just entered the chat. I've got an impressive book collection. Thank you. Oh, hey. Shuriken Zone? Why do you look familiar? That's good for you, Jose. We're not going to talk about that. Hi, what? I don't even know what this, like... I don't remember entering for this. I probably saw that it was... Oh, no, but it's not fiction. I don't remember entering this at all. So this was a total surprise. Sorry for interrupting, but you became a YouTuber just to escape books. To get away from books? But I'm glad it makes you want to read again or love books again. Yeah, I saw you uploaded Indom something the other day. Do the mods have working colons? We don't need to know, but people keep saying something. Wait, Tim, did I miss your first? Didn't you say that earlier? Maybe I didn't answer you. So Charlie's fine. She's in and out of the shed, but she's like used to the routine now. And it's kind of good to be working with her. Oh, you're editing on 2 phones. Yes, a couple people wanted to talk. They had to mention farts. So we said they have working colons, and now it's like a running thing in this chat. You were doom scrolling and heard someone make mention of funny, so you had to stop. Do you guys know each other? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I went. Is it Amy or Ami? Ami? I just elaborated again. Yes, this is a snake enclosure. But she's... Where are you? She's in the middle under the log, which you can't see. I have 7 pets right now. There comes Jesus again. Charlie is my red-tailed hawk. I'm a falconer, as well as a book nerd. Yay! Okay. This is the FlyOn education. Yeah, I was in Ami. Yeah, I have 3 snakes. I have a hognose. This is a black rat snake. And then I have a albino corn snake, although I think in the corn snake world, they're called amels, amelanistic, so no pigment, but albino is kind of the same thing. Paddock. No, this is an enclosure for her and all of them. Do I read philosophical books? Sometimes, yes. Yes. This is apparently a sports biography. It said some names were changed. In 1984, Gunn was an 11-year-old boxer in Ontario when his father woke him in the middle of the night to fight grown men in motel parking lots for money. That's horrible. Russian mob. I don't do good with mafia stories. It just kind of like... It makes me feel like somebody's watching me. There were a couple of mafia romance stories that I kind of accidentally read, and I was like, oh, I can't wait for this to be over. Who's my favorite philosopher? That's a great question. Yeah, grown men, apparently. This 11-year-old? I don't know. I can't... It seems like this is nonfiction? Yeah, there's actual, like, pictures of people in here and stuff. So I guess it's a biography? I don't know. I'm not keeping this, but let's smell it. That's weird. It's like that construction papery, like thick paper and ink smell, but like dialed down to like a 1 out of 10. It's very subtle. Like you can barely smell it. Anyway, this is definitely gonna get donated, but let's read the first sentence. Bobby Gunn is pacing the concrete floor of an auto body shop somewhere in the industrial badlands of a large northeastern city. Okay. Yeah, I have no memory of asking for this one, but because sports books don't necessarily like get read by sports people. Sorry. Philosophers. So, should I grab this book? Where is it? My favorite philosophical book is called Think on These Things by J. Krishnamurti. I'll write it down. Could I spell it? I cannot brain today, guys. Think on These Things by J. I don't know his first name, but it just says J on the thing. That book made me, it changed my life. Like, I know that's really cheesy to say, but it just made me think about things. You have to really kind of let go of your beliefs and just read it to like dare yourself to think differently. Like, it can get uncomfortable, but it's a philosopher with his students, and they're asking him questions that he's answering, and some of them just brain exploded. Finally, a book smelling fetish channel. No, it's not that, honey. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm behind. I'm sorry. Oh, let me get caught up here. Book geek, definitely. I don't know about expert. I really like books, and I really like talking about the ones that I have happened to read. Could I say mafia books are generally whack? The pun hurt. They're dirt. It's not that they're bad. I just feel weird reading them and I don't really care about the general activities that take place in a typical mafia book. Does that make any sense? I don't even know. Oh, I didn't see what Ghosty wrote, but that's fine. I'm telling Dad quit. It's just the initial J. I don't remember what it stands for, but the book just says J. Krishnamurti. You lost your number. Now you're second. I don't know, these crown things don't make any sense. Book name? Wait, which book? Yes, good job, Innum. Can someone delete Seamless, please? Tokir Hussein? Which book? I wrote the philosophy one in the chat, but this is called Bare Knuckles, but I don't think it's gonna stay in my collection. No, it's longer than that. Who's cursing? Yeah, get rid of him. Thank you. Kids profile. No, I don't remember you. Unless are you Jane? Yeah, we can look at like how many streams you've been to, but remember, and people are changing like their screen names constantly, and I think some people that are minors, and don't mention if you are, but I think they're getting blocked in certain places because they're under 18 or something. Dragon's Duck? I wish it said Dragon's Duck. An Indian spiritual guru, yes. And yeah, there might be that the spelling that I gave you is what's on. Let me grab it. Hold on. Let me grab it. Oh. I'll grab the other one that I really recommend too. So there might be obviously a difference between, and I know it's backwards, between the English spelling of his name and the actual like Indian dialect. You commented on videos. I don't remember your screen name, but that's possible. No mod for Decay yet. Not yet. 1, 2. Yeah, Indum's been here for like months and months. So is Cujo, really. But yeah, yeah, you checked. Does it say when they change screen names? I think I've asked you that before. What do you think of Ali? I've never heard either of those names. Kid, I don't. What's your other channel then? Yeah. Krishnamurthy? I don't have any spiritual questions, but somebody asked me about philosophy, and this book called Think on These Things is definitely a oh yeah, you know what I meant, and I'm sorry. The other philosophical book I recommend is called Ish by Daniel Quinn. This is philosophy, but it's written from the perspective of a man who finds a talking gorilla, and the gorilla is like teaching him about ways of life, and it kind of goes into like the way of life that indigenous people used to have versus like modern life, and but it does it in a symbolic way instead of a direct way, so you kind of apply that in your mind. But it blew me away, and I think it's awesome that there's a gorilla that's teaching that wisdom. The gorilla's name is Ishmael, right? Yeah. So this is kind of a famous book in some circles. So yeah, this one and the Krishnamurti. I'm gonna say Krishnamurti. I'm sorry if it's wrong, but that's what's on the book. Osho, he's very like Ayn Rand. Oh my gosh. I read. She's up here. I read Atlas Shrugged. It was like a 50-hour audiobook. I read that in 2014 or 15, and oh my god. I had to skip ahead parts of it because it was so repetitious. I know it's inverted. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was saying, so it's called Think on These Things. I have it in the chat. And then this one's Ishmael. But yeah, you're right. I should say it a couple times. I don't know who Osho is. Have I read The Philosophy of Spinoza? I haven't. I'm not heavy into that genre, at least not at the moment. I read an Eckhart Tolle book, but I don't know that that's philosophy. It's kind of more general. What is happening? Hold on. The longest book I own or have read is Les Miserables, and it was over 1,400 pages, and I finished that sucker. It took me 10 years because I put it down for some reason, because it talk about tangents and like extra stuff. Like he has like a whole 20 pages about like the French sewers, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So it's just, I put it down for a while, but I did finish it. So yeah, 1,400 pages. The Stand is 1,000 or 1,100 pages, one of those, and Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged is probably another one that's way up there. Ayn Rand is crazy. I read a shorter book by her. Where is her stuff? It might be behind everything because these are double stacked, but I read one called Anthem, and it was incredible, but it was short and it was, sweet. Yeah, this is a snake enclosure, but you can't see her right now. She's over on the other side. The Man, the Myth, the Legend? Destroyer? Okay. Oh, Cujo, yeah, I saw your comments on that. Thank you. But then you were like, oh, wait, it's a year old. Yeah, I can't believe it's a year old. I'm still dealing with part of it, but yeah, that was not a fun night. My neighbors actually heard the tree fall on it and then called me, and I had to run out there in the middle of the night during a thunderstorm and make sure like she was okay. Was she in the enclosure still? Like where, like, yeah, that was crazy. Atlas Shrugged is definitely a taxing one to get through. Like, who is John Galt? I hear once in a while, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. But it was rough. Former CEO. It's bad fish management. Thank you. Yes. Water would be a good place to start. That's fantastic. I'm also writing down that's bad fish management. I'm gonna put these in the description after the stream. I'm a little behind. I'm always a little behind. Couldn't resist. That's funny. Hi, Nitin? Spinoza is the most pessimistic philosopher ever lived. That's probably why I didn't read it. Oh, Rico's is the longest one he read was Mein Kampf, which is by, I can't say it, I'm sorry. It's okay, Decay. No, they don't have to stop. I'm like catching up on a couple different things. Yeah, 20 pages on the French sewers, and I'm like, because it's during the French Revolution, and there's literally like blood running down the streets from like the fighting or whatever. And I mean, Les Mis is a pretty famous musical, mostly, but it's also a giant book, and they hide in the sewers. And then he goes on a tangent about the sewers for a very long time. And I'm like, I'm going to skip a few pages. Forgive me. There was another one about argot, which is like French slang, but like from a while ago. So it doesn't really even, I don't know. That was boring too. Anyway, Decay says they can't even finish a 600 book. How? Oh, Stephen King's it's a very big book too. Yeah, and back to you, Decay. Like it takes some patience. But if you do an audiobook, and none of the ones I've mentioned I've done the audiobook on. Oh no, wait, I did do Atlas Shrugged via audio. I just talked about that. And then Way of Kings, I think, is 1,000 or 1,100 pages that I just started. And it's over 40 hours as an audiobook, but I listen to it on 1.5 times speed, so it'll get a little shorter. I'm not even 1% into that book yet, and I've listened to over 3 hours of it already. I'm kind of following it. It's hard. There's a lot of fantasy names, but I know I'm not going to have the patience to sit down and read it. I don't have the physical format anyway. Yeah, but former CEO, totally be proud of that. Like that's a really long read, and that book creeps me out. I started it in like high school or something, and I dropped it, but my regulars know I have a love-hate relationship with Stephen King. And Dom doesn't like the book Les Mis about the sewers and stuff. Bukowski, no, there's a cynical guy. How do I not know any of these philosophers? No, I didn't see that. What do I think of postmodernist philosophers? Does Chomsky count? Noam Chomsky? Hi from Ohio. Hi, Kenneth. Yeah, they got it. Always watching. It's because you have so many channels. And Decay was on it too. I see you. You're auditioning for mod, but not yet. Hi, Jay. Proust? No. Jay says read Proust. No, don't make fun of former CEO for reading that, because that is a long book. Indom is scary. I don't think he's scary. Evil laughter. Okay, so I recommended some philosophy books. I opened, before a bunch of people got here, I opened I think it's a female romance, or maybe 3 females. I will let you know when I read it. And then a boxer book that I have no memory of. I did write it down on my list though. I have 142 physical books so far. This was number 39. So let's do the third one. Oh, somebody else just... Is it 8 o'clock already? No, it's 7:30. Okay. I got a notification for an 8 o'clock stream on somebody else's channel, and I'm like, it's not 8 o'clock, because I need to go. Charles Bukowski, technically a novelist, but very much a philosopher too. I suggest just watching some interviews he's done. Okay. No, Decay, that was a girl named Doggy. I don't think we ever learned her real name. I haven't seen her in a while. The one that kept eating people. She was She was funny. Oh, and has too. That's another private joke that they're talking about. Tokir says it's 5:30 a.m. Monday here. Oh, she commented on your channel yesterday. Good, so she's still around. Oh, okay. Her name's completely different. Do you remember what it is? Or at least the beginning of it? She's probably not subscribed anymore if she's a different account. Oh, thanks. Okay. The other thing is the government is shut down again in the US. It's a partial shutdown, but this is, as a federal employee, this is my second shutdown in less than 6 months. The government has shut down twice. That's how crazy things are right now. So I had to change jobs like against my will last year, and it did not go well. But I'm back at my original job, which is good. But now, yeah, the government can't decide on a budget. They passed one in November that expired January 30th. Why don't they just get one for a longer period of time? I don't know. But apparently it's closer to being approved, but they don't vote on it until 6:30 Monday. So I'm probably going to get sent home from work early on tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, so that's fun. I get to deal with that again. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, thank you for coming. Shuriken? I don't know how to say that. It sounds Japanesey. Yeah, the midterm elections should help. I hope. The Mystery Night Fury. Okay. I'm going to copy that, and I don't know why. I don't think she posts much or anything, but I don't know. If she comes in, I'll recognize who it is. Yeah, thank you for joining the scream. That would be bad. Thank you for joining the stream, and we do hope to see you. Come on, what witches are you talking about? Is this channel about witchcraft? You see candles and plants? That's what you notice. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how unexpected that was. Are plants typically a witchcraft thing? I got you. Oh. Decay is correcting you. Yeah, candles and plants. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, USA is 1984. Yeah. It's like happening right now. It is crazy. I said night. I don't remember what I'm saying. Did I say it wrong? Oh, Light Fury. Is that a reference to How to Train Your Dragon? No, that would be Night Fury. Anyway. Sorry. Oh, shurikens are the blades that ninjas throw. Okay, so I was kind of right with the... What's my BMI? Yeah, you don't want to know. What's up, and okay. I have one left. And then I might go, actually, because I need to get a shower and go to bed for my, like, very short possible work day tomorrow. I think, I imagine he looked it up, or she, I don't know, Decay, which one you prefer. He probably looked it up after you said what her screen name was, and then found out it was a letter different. I don't know, I didn't look it up. Dark magic. I would read that book. Anyway. Witchcraft he learned from this channel. From the plants. You have a pocket book from 1993 that I've never had time to read. It's called Jed's Last Swim by Anthony Masters. I have not heard of it. I'm gonna look it up on Goodreads. I can't promise you I'm gonna want to read it, but pocket paperbacks are like, so we're getting a lot of the paperbacks that are like this size. Pocket paperbacks are more like this size. So they're like the little ones, and they're easier for storing. But that's typically what a pocket paperback is. Okay, what is it called? Jed's Last Swim. I'll tell you what the average review is. Oh, maybe it's a different pocket thing. It says Pocket Tales, Year 6. There are no reviews. Did you? It's a book, but it's a kid's book, and apparently, which is fine, and apparently it doesn't have very much text. Maybe that other one. No, none of them have any ratings. I think you have a rare book. You might want to check eBay. Yaws, I wish they weren't. And I don't even want to know why. Oh, I didn't see the comment. He makes them himself and throws. Oh, that's awesome. I got to throw knives and axes at somebody's house the other day. And now I want like a setup in my basement or something. One of the micro versions. Okay, so it's even smaller than that, Jay says. Okay, I will. I like fiction and nonfiction. I think most of what I read is fiction, at least it was last year. So I read a lot of fiction, fantasy, some sci-fi. Last year I read a bunch of romance that I discovered that I don't mind. And kind of like a mix of, like, it's general fiction. Yeah. I try to keep it somewhat diverse, but I'm also a mood reader, so I don't know. Yeah, no reviews. Definitely read it, and then like your review will be the only one on Goodreads. Why is it novels feel like never anything new? Yeah, because they're often inspired by other things, and then it does become this like copy paste thing. Yeah, it's hard to find a book that's truly original. But they're out there. They're out there. And some things are comfort reads that I don't mind if it's a repeat. Maybe waiting 33 years was worth it. Yeah, go for it. Fiction makes you dream. Nonfiction makes you think, I guess. I love that. Oh, you're right. So he's asking, or she is asking everybody, what do you prefer to read, fiction or nonfiction? Hey, Queen! Jace, or JC? Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Thought my hair was on fire for a second. Oh no. I'm gonna put my hair. Oh, it's in front of it. Phantom Wolf says, what would I recommend? It depends on you. Yeah, it depends on what you're interested in. There's something out there for everybody. This girl is on fire. Popular fiction, don't read them. There for business only. You mean like to sell? Yeah, to sell books. I enjoy some popular fiction, but I watch a lot of reviews and stuff with people who not necessarily are like-minded, but that have already read them and tell me, if it's worth it or not. And sometimes I agree with them, sometimes I don't. But it's helped to really have like a filter. And my lists on Goodreads, I mark what I want to read and then I look for it. Nonfiction is for the curious reader, fiction more for the dreamer, I think. I like that a lot. Both of you, I think, was that Funny that mentioned? Yeah, it makes you dream. I'm going to write down a version of that. Even if it's just fiction makes you more for the dreamer. Fiction makes you dream. I just like that. I don't know. Have I read Heated Rivalry? No, not yet. Actually today I got more audiobook hours. And I know it's a huge thing right now. Heated Rivalry is a set of romance books about two gay hockey players, and they just made it into a series. I think it's very spicy from what I understand. I don't know that I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know. I might read it kind of just out of curiosity. I did read one sports romance already, and it was meh. I don't think it was the sport's fault, though. It was a hockey romance, but that was just kind of a coincidence. How many books did I win on Goodreads free giveaways? So I have won 42. I still haven't opened this one. I've read 42, I have won 42 physical books, but my Kindle only list right now is over 250, I think. So I've won a lot of Kindle books. There's no way I'm going to read them all. Yeah, so Kindle only. I did buy a couple Kindle ones on my own. My Kindle count is 259. My total giveaways, and this is out of date a little bit, is 279. Holy crap. I did read quite a few Kindle books last year, but I had more time to stare at a screen, and this year I don't. Fiction is a lie that tells the truth. I love that. I mean, it's made up, so I guess it's a lie. I don't know. No, there's like thousands of these giveaways that I definitely have not won. And I haven't read all of them, obviously. So like the point of them giving it away is to like advertise that something's coming out and hopefully get good ratings on it so they can sell some. But I haven't read enough to like really make a difference in that. I have read quite a few. Hi, Pamela. Children are great with fictional books. Their ability to wander and drift into the dream state is unmatched. I love that too, yes. I love the way kids' brains work. It's just so amazing. Charlie Hart. Hold on. I don't know who that is. Is it one book you win each time? Like one at a time? Yeah. And I gotta leave. Keep up the good work. Oh, thanks. Love my streams. Thank you so much. I still have one to unbox here. Yeah, I think I've only won. It's like a giveaway that you click on. So I'm trying to remember if there was like a trilogy or something as part of it. I don't think so. And the one time I thought I might have won multiple books, I didn't. It was just one in there. So yeah, I don't know. Have I ever considered Princess Diana's hairstyle? I'm trying to remember. I mean, that was very 80s. But it's kind of close if you cut off the jellyfish strands. I don't know. I could like pile it up more. I need to do something low maintenance. Unbox it, unbox it. I know. I'm sorry. James, oh, hold on, I gotta address this. James just lost his job at NASA. Crap. Bring back the 80s. Yeah, never thought I'd say that. I'm getting to it, Decay. I'm getting to it. I promise. But yeah, he mentions a peaceful stream too. Yeah, I hope so. I like to have a chill. Oh, James, you had to ruin it, man. I was gonna be all sympathetic. 1985, I was 4 years old. Tokir Hussein. Can I just call you Hussein? Is that no? That's your last name, I get. Anyway, yeah, James ruined it. Yeah, maybe get rid of him because he's gonna say something else like that. And I'm kind of mad because I had all this sympathy and then he did that. You don't have time to read every popular fiction, but there are some canonical works of art that can be read. Yeah, for example, Robinson Crusoe. So that one's a little problematic because of the like derogatory like language about the darker skinned person. But it was once a classic. Yes. Did I didn't read that one. I read Swiss Family Robinson and I hated it. I get those two mixed up sometimes. Hamlet, yeah, unmatched. To the Lighthouse. Oh, I've never had somebody mention that book. That's a Virginia Woolf book, and it's fiction. It's stream of consciousness, though. I've never read anything like it. I don't really remember much about it, honestly. Smells like troll because nasal. Did he say nasal or did he say? I thought he said NASA. Seeking the Dragons. I got a couple dragon books today. I went to the nonprofit again. Seeking. I'm getting a couple weird. Seeking the Dragon. Dragon or dragons? Seeking the Dragon. Can you give me the author of that one? Yeah, I don't know what that nationality is. Cujo's got a spidey sense about it. Kick it. Gave it a go. Have a good day. Kisses. Okay. Oh my god, we were just talking about you. See, it is Light Fury. It is Light Fury. We were just talking about you and wondering where you were. And then Indom was like, I know that they changed their screen name or something. Oh gosh, Decays. What do I call you now? Light Fury, maybe? I don't know. Do you want to unbox this book? Try not to eat too many people. They're not aware of that private joke. Anyway, last book of the day to unbox. There's still 2 out there, so, and hopefully maybe I'll win more this week and something will show up. So there are still more coming, but I don't know if, just call you Light Fury or Doggy. Okay. Didn't you have an account where you had an actual name too? Was it Aurora? I don't remember. The Eater. Yeah, and Doggy came in. Hold on, I gotta read. There are many Iranian works of art as well, but unfortunately, they're not introduced into the Western education system. Recommend them if you think they have an English translation. Some universities have introduced, okay, Ali Shariati. Sorry, butchering it. What do you, that didn't come up. Is that spelled correctly? It's not coming up with anything on Goodreads. And the Goodreads would have it. Oh boy, here we go. I'm sorry. Very unpatient? That's interesting. Okay, ready? For real. Such a satisfying sound. Ooh, hardback. Okay, this is kind of oddly appropriate to the chat. The Glorians by Terry Tempest Williams. It says Visitations from the Holy Ordinary. What? What does that mean? Terry Tempest Williams. Hold on, I have to figure out. I read something by him. I think it's a him. What did I read? Oh, I have a book by him, but I haven't read it yet. Maybe so. There's a book called When Women Were Birds that I haven't decided if I'm going to declutter or not. And I remember that being recommended a lot, but I haven't actually read anything from this author. What is this? Oh, it says nature spirituality on the back. So speaking of like something philosophical, it says this book is $28 in the real world. Are you serious? Like, nothing against this book in particular, but like, seriously? All right, hold on. Most of these are eating people. You got a new tablet for Christmas. That's cool. Unpatient means the doctor released you from the hospital. Yes, I love it. Oh, you're on your new tablet right now. That's good. You feel guilty downloading books? Don't download them. If you can look at a screen and read them, then go for it. And you can get a lot of free ones on Kindle Unlimited. Decay, you're thinking great. Read the great ever book for 21st century author creator book named Quran. I think I just lost a brain cell reading that. No offense to the Quran or your culture, but... Oh, it's fine. It's fine, Decay. This stream is like a hot cup of my favorite coffee. Oh, I absolutely adore that. Hold on. Jay says The Glorians is based on witness perspective, I think. Never read it, but it's philosophical in nature just based on the title. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but I haven't actually gotten into it, which makes sense given reflection is philosophical. What's with the, like, circle? Is that the sun? Is that an eclipse? I don't know. I'm about to find out. Okay. Anyway, okay, so the back isn't very helpful. It's just blurbs. Oh, Terry Tempest Williams is a she? See, I should have clicked on. Yeah, okay, it's a she. I got it wrong. The Glorians is a book like no other I have read. That doesn't help me. In this time of political fragility, climate chaos, and seeking beauty wherever we can find its glimmer, Terry Tempest Williams introduces us to the Glorians. They are not distant deities, but the ordinary, often overlooked presences, animal plant memory moment, that reveal our shared vulnerability and interconnectedness with the natural world. That was 2 sentences. I love that concept. The Glorians can be as small as an ant ferrying a coyote willow blossom to its queen, or as commonplace as the night sky. Okay. I'm totally on board with this, but the writing is a little much so far. That's okay, but that's not actually the book. That's the thing on the front cover of the book. Sniff test. Oh, that smells good. Oh, it's like a newspapery smell, but not exactly. Oh, I'm gonna keep it and try to read it just for the smell. I love it. I wish I could explain it better, but anyway. What are you, an idiot sandwich? Gordon Ramsay's so mean. I used to watch one of his shows though. Oil and Metal. Don't let him throw stuff at you. Okay, hold on. Stop eating people so I can actually read the comments. Decay wants you to spit them out or something. It's perspective of light, I assume. Oh, okay, I got you. I think it's also like I think it is maybe an eclipse, and that's something that she would feel this sense of connection with. Okay. Huh? Before you go into the book, try to place yourself in a philosophical place, mindset, thought. It will help the read. Yeah, and It's funny that like we were talking about philosophy today when we really haven't much, and then I opened this one. So it kind of makes me feel like, this is coming into my life at a good time, maybe. But maybe that's being a little too far with it. So I guess it's about like, and I'm all about this too, like finding the beauty in the ordinary, or like definitely finding beauty in nature. I don't know about calling them glorians. Let's read the first sentence. This doesn't appear to be an arc. I think it's just coming out soon or something. First chapter is called Before Words. We are dreamers. That's also very relevant to what we were talking about. And they mentioned Jung, Jung. Philosophy, it says spirituality, so we'll have to see if it turns into like a religion of one kind or another. So yeah, this is relevant to what we were just talking about. And if I like the writing, I have another one by this author. But yeah, you definitely have to be in a different mindset to read stuff like this. Like you can't just like try to read it for the plot like you can some of the fiction books, where you're just kind of like, okay, following along. Like this is something that's going to take a lot longer to read because you kind of have to think about it more. That steak is still raw. Where's the lamb sauce? I don't know what you're singing. Everybody's next. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Okay, so this was a diverse unboxing. I got a philosophy book. I got a probably nonfiction about a boxer. And I got a sapphic romance, kind of. I think. Most likely. So that's interesting. So only one of them is fiction this time. I think most of them have been fiction. Let me mark these off because I'm going to forget what I got. The two that are still on their way is Push the Wall, some kind of nonfiction. And just today I saw one that I won called Death Card. And I have questions about that. But I don't know how that's going to go. Wee. And the crowd goes wild. You hate new Roblox age grouping. Uh-oh. Why are so many things like doing that? I mean, I understand they're trying to keep minors safe, and that's really important, but like, they shouldn't take away things from you, period. Stop. Oh, I think he was asking about age group because he's gonna join it or something, but we'll see. Yeah, I find it helps to prep before the read depending on the feeling of the front cover without peeking any of the pages. Well, too late. I mean, that's kind of my process right now because I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it or pass it, along to somebody else. I don't know. I'm not ready to start it yet, but I'm very curious. I've never heard this concept of calling these kinds of experiences glorians, but I don't know. You got put in. Yeah, don't tell people how old you are when you're a minor. It's a little less important when you're older. I didn't see what that is either. My favorite book, you'll have to be more specific. Don't say that. Don't type that K word too much, you'll get banned. Mystery. Or Light Fury, sorry, you said to do that. Leaks oil and engine dies. Uh-oh. Also, if the book has a rear cover blurb, it helps to only read that before opening the book too. So sometimes I do that, or I just pick it up blind. But the unboxings, I mean, that's why I'm here, is to talk about, what it's about and for the experience of opening it for the first time. Even if the blurb is just nonsensical. Yeah, it's just not very helpful. Trying to figure out what it is, but I'm looking at more at them now. It keeps comparing her to other philosophical oriented people. The book itself mentioned Jung. This mentions Walt Whitman. Who does it mention? Thoreau. All right, I'll give it a try. Definitely gonna give this a try. Definitely gonna donate this one. And by next week, I have another box to show you. But a lot of them were on my want to read list. Some of them were. Oh well. Hey, Mike. I was wondering if you'd pop up. I saw that Rusty's stream just started. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock already. I actually have to get off of here soon. Jay, do you post on your channel? Because hopefully you've subscribed, and I'll totally subscribe to you if you're posting. Ooh, I thought it was going to click off for a second. Hi, Shiva. Mike says, I think reading the jacket is like watching a movie trailer. Yeah, it can be. Those were just stupid blurbs, though. They didn't say anything. They said something. They didn't explain what the book was. Yeah, we've got a lot of interesting, odd things happening in the chat right now. Decay says it's 1 a.m. for them now. My goodness. You premiered a video. Did you? I don't think I got a notification. Stop treating making like a side hustle to get rich? What is that? I'm confused. I will go watch it, though. I did not get notified about that. That's kind of crazy. Oh, well, thanks, Jay. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, you've had some really good insight, as has others. Is there a living organism in the tank behind you? I love that you asked about a living organism. Yes, there's a snake in here, but she's way off to the side. Doggy, please don't put quite so many icons because it makes it impossible to keep up with the chat. Tokir, you've had a lot of great insight as well. And my regulars. Yeah, I have a lot of videos about the snakes and all of my animals, really. We're art and animals here. Philosophy is a human construct. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't exist without the brains that think it. But that's it's interesting if it's like part of the universe or not, you know what I mean? Mike, are you going to the... Oh, also thank you for saying hi, of course. Always welcome. Are you gonna jump into Rusty's stream? Because I don't know if I'm gonna have time, honestly, tonight. I thought Light Fury spits out a plasma blast. I thought Toothless was a Night Fury, not a Light Fury. YouTube, we need to talk. I say that a lot, actually. I'm not sure which one you were referring to. You used to have a cobra? You are probably not in the US, especially if it escaped, because here you got to keep them under double locks and stuff and have permits for that kind of venomous snake. Just want to know other perspectives. Yeah, and Mike says, how could it not be a human construct? Well, there's ways. What is that Latin name? Tupperware. Oh, okay. Oh, Light Fury. and Night Fury can. I guess I'm behind on my How to Train Your Dragon. I should have watched more of it. Oh, it's the female version? How to Train Your Dragon is awesome. I've only seen the original like cartoon movie though. I don't remember Light Fury, but oh, I get your line of thinking now. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. I follow that train of thought. Oh, wait, Mike says, I don't know. Don't think you have the vibe for it tonight. Yeah, it is a special kind of vibe over there. Really digging the idea of a container of macaroni and cheese and a comfy couch, some lo-fi. Oh, and you got a book calling you. What book? If you don't mind. I didn't see the live action one, no. Thomas R. Williams, The Adventure of Dodd? Or is that misspelled? The Adventures of Dodd? I'm curious now. Why do I have so many things open? DOD, like Department of Defense? Oh, you think it's good? Okay, I do want to watch it. Jurassic Park is like the ultimate good live action. The Adventures of... I see it. Let's find out. Do you want me to read what Goodreads says it is, or do you want to go in blind? Ooh. Oh, this sounds really good. It's young adult, though. I will say that. I figure you won't mean saying that. You've seen all of them. Yeah, I imagine you have if your name is based on one. Dodd. Indom says oi, but I don't know why. I'm like reading these out of order as usual. You only remember Toothless. Yeah, I only remember specific things. And I watched it as an adult. Oh, that's a corn snake. I should have known that. I do have a corn snake. Oh, Mike says sure to read what Goodreads says. Okay, I'll get there in just a second. Yeah, those are both good movies. Decays. Being weird. What came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg. Reptiles came before birds. Haha, they lay eggs. Sorry, everyone. Mystery solved. Universe is I don't know what I was going to say. All right, so The Adventures of Dodd, Book 1, says years ago, a father went missing. Recently, a grandfather died. Now, 14-year-old Cole finds himself inexplicably transported to the world of Green, capital G, a place where he must use his special abilities and unique friendships to solve mysteries and ultimately to stop an evil villain named the Dread, capital T, capital D. Yes, please. It sounds very... Oh my god, it's 507 pages, according to this. It's rated fairly high for Goodreads, but there's only 86 reviews, so I think it's not as common. It's really that long? My goodness. Chickens evolve from T-Rex. Yeah, one of those. I've never thought about T-Rexes laying eggs. Do they squat? Like, I don't know. I never thought about it, like, physically in my brain. Anyway. Double Shark says he's a Jurassic Park nerd. Indom's channel is all about that. I don't know what that is. Chickens are velociraptors. I agree with that. I miss my, Hi, Purple Potion Master. Welcome. Well, but they're dodo bird, pterodactyls, and velociraptors. I mean, they're still not chickens. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, anyone who works with birds a lot can tell you that they're definitely like reptilian in nature. Dodos are fat and chunky. Copy of the Epic of Gilgamesh. I have read that, and I was surprised by it. My little nerdy story with that is that I read it because of Star Trek. Because there's a whole episode where they have to speak where Patrick Stewart as Jean-Luc Picard has to speak in metaphors, and he picks the epic to talk about. And it was kind of homosexual undertones, which is probably why my school did not teach it. But it's one of the oldest books in the world. I don't remember the plot exactly. Mike says it looks like those you gotta try it, maybe not as popular as chocolate chip cookies, but still good kind of books. Yeah, I can see that. Jay says don't know why, but if that sawdust. This is aspen bedding. Are you talking about that? Yeah, it's kind of I mean it's wood, so it's a type of like it's similar to sawdust, I guess, but it's big pieces. It's more like horse bedding. Please tell me the motive of this channel. I thought when I read that I thought you said movie, and I was like, wait, what? The motive of this channel, art and animals is the themes. I unboxed a bunch of books today. Oh, Mike, I was waiting for you to come in because I tried to read this after you mentioned that the storm, the name was Fern. And then when I was talking about it, you weren't here. It was Code Blue, which makes you think of cold, and then the author's name is Fern. I'm abandoning it, I'm pretty sure. But this sounds like your grandmother's telling you a story that you just want her to, go, and then she goes and you're like, wait, what? So I don't think I'm going to waste my time on it. But it's named Fern, and I was like so excited about that. I don't know why. Anyway. And Dom's the best. Yeah, Dom's awesome. Doggy's still eating people. It's okay, Jay. This was in caps. I'm not going to read all of them. Info about the velo part. Yeah, velociraptor. Does that have to do with like velocity? I don't know. One must write a modest proposal to the T word on behalf of children. I am so upset about this situation here. I can't believe he's gotten away with what he's gotten away with, and it needs to stop. Oh, thanks, Purple Potion Master. You're giving green and purple hearts, and those are my favorite color combination. Indom is made from T-Rex and Velociraptor. Chicken, banana, chicken. I'm not following the context, but I don't mind. Is Mike even still here? I just explained it, and that he probably left. I think I'm going to give up trying to explain that book. The chicken evolved into me. I'm writing that down. The chicken evolved into me. Oh, thank you. Yes, please subscribe. It looks like, so I was trying to get to 1950 subscribers. Looks like I am well beyond that now, and I'm so excited about that. 1,957 subscribers. That's awesome. That's amazing. You're there. Okay, good. I finally explained that book to you. I've literally been like, I think I streamed like 4 times last weekend. And the government shut down, so maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, what's my favorite Ursidae? What family of animals is that? Ooh, are you interested in plants? Because your topic is plants, garden, and herbology. I absolutely am interested in plants. This is a philodendron up here. These are fake plants in the snake tank because they destroy them. But this is a philodendron vine, and it goes almost completely around the room, the entire room. Oh, thank you for subscribing. What did I do? I wanted to go to your channel, and I think I didn't by accident. Awesome. I like plants too. Eagle, book, snake. Cat? Is that a cat? That's a weird looking cat emoji that Decay just put. Oh, thank you. You all subscribed. Oh, I appreciate it. That's amazing. Ah, I'm winning. I'm winning against Mike's subscribers. You'll get there. These lives are just a way to cheat. Phylum of bears. Bears terrify me. Like, not all of them, but like we have grizzly bears, or they might just be called brown bears, depending on wherever you are. They are terrifying to me. I still love them as animals, but not up close. Ugh, yeah, so bears, I guess, like, I don't know what my favorite bear is. I mean, everybody loves panda bears. They're kind of cool, but they're not like a real bear in a way. I don't know. Hello from, oh goodness, Sweden? Finland? I don't know your flag. I'm so sorry. Don't forget you when there are 10K. No, I won't forget you, Tokir. I just don't know how to say your name. I can subscribe to you if you have a channel. You don't really have any content, it looks like. This took a while, Mike. It took way longer than you've even been making content, I think. Because you've been on here, or at least, like, making stuff. Well, you've always been making stuff, I guess. But, like, making content for less time than me. So you're going at a higher rate than I am. Inda might be missing one. I don't know what you're talking about. Remember, no swearing. She does witchcraft. Look at the candle and plants. Did I write down a quote from that? I think I missed it. Wait. Is this witchcraft? There's a candle. I'm going to just summarize it. Because there's a candle and plants. Somebody thought the candle and plants made me a witch earlier, and it was the funniest thing ever. Tom is made from T-Rex, Velo, Giga, Carno, Aloe, Rug Tops, Dino, Tree Frog, and Cuttlefish. That's what you said. I'm missing one. Okay. What's my favorite dinosaur? You know what? It's probably Triceratops. I just love them. I don't know why. Spinosaurus. That's a good one too. No, I'm not into witchcraft. That was like a reference to something earlier. I'm definitely not a witch. Polar bears are frightening. I feel bad for them though. Yes, I have seen sun bears. Sun bears are really cool. They drink Coke and eat you. Yeah, that's Kuja. That's what the internet tells us. That's what TV tells us. I'm not learning witchcraft. I promise. Even though I have plants. You made your first video New Year's 2025. Dude, I started caring about this channel in 2022. I made my own bed though because I switched topics too much, but I've talked about that. Okay. I'm very behind in the chat, and then I've got to go. Hi, Avinash. Avinash? Hello. Wait, is it Sweden? How are you? You meant how are you? I'm doing okay. Dino facts? You guys can post dino facts. I don't mind. I did know that about T-Rex. Tyrant Lizard King. Yeah. Yeah, Tyrant of Lizards or something like that. Yeah. I love Triceratops because of Sarah from Land Before Time. I didn't even think about that. I don't think she was a Triceratops. I think she had one horn and then the crest. I think she was something else. She was not my favorite character, but it spoke to me. You learn something new every day. Oh, we call a bear Baloo and female Balloony. Sounds like balloon, which is totally different. Did you know that the Indoraptor never saw daylight in its whole life? Is that a reference to one of the movies? Because I haven't seen all of them. Bye, DK. Thanks for coming back. Is Charmed my favorite show? No, I'm not a witch. I'm not. I'm not even gonna read all that, Jay. She was a three-horn. See, I've blocked out parts of Land Before Time for obvious reasons. So, don't traumatize me. I see you. The long neck and ducky, little ducky. It just brings me back. Okay. Baloney? No, balloon. Balloony. Balloon. I don't know how to say it properly in that dialect. I look stunning. Thank you, Mohammed. Getting used to my jellyfish strands, doing stuff with them. Yep. Oh, ducky. It makes me want to rewatch it, but I also don't want to rewatch it. Also, if you follow the sun to this place, doesn't it lead you back to exactly where you were, because it changes direction? I realized that like a little while ago, like as an adult, and I was like, oh, because I always wanted to follow the sun, because yes, we're talking about Land Before Time. Yeah, Mike brought that up, and we're definitely still talking about it. What's my favorite animal? If I had to pick one, it's orcas. Which, is Az still here? Because I think I finally remembered what I was going to tell you. Or ask you to, like, look for me. Because you're so good at looking at book recommendations. Is books with orcas in them. Or on the cover. Spinosaurus was experimented on as a child. By who? Indoraptor. Oh, that would be cool. What is my thing doing here? Yeah, you get to the Great Valley with all the tree stars, but they follow what do they call the sun in there? They call the sun something else. They follow it to get there. Yeah, Land Before Time is one of the best movies. Indoraptor is a hybrid of Indom and Velo. Yeah, from Jurassic Park. Oh, Falling Kingdom? Wait, which one was that? All the tree stars. It also made me want to eat a leaf just to see. I don't know why. Jurassic World Falling Kingdom. I need to Sharp Tooth. Yes. What is the timing of my live? Is it daily? Oh my gosh. I'd be much farther along in my channel if I was. I stream on Sunday evenings for me, but I'm in the northeastern United States. Orcas are your arch nemesis because they hunt one of my favorite animals. Let me guess, is it a shark? Because it's in the name. Follow the bright circle. Thank you. That's the kind of witchcraft I do, I guess. Following the sun, eating leaves. Now I'm definitely a witch, aren't I? Damn. I just think orcas are beautiful, and Free Willy was my life when it came out. I was 13. Ooh, dating myself here. Follow the bright circle. Indom is made of frogs and cuttlefish. You did say that, Indom. Who would win, orca or hippo in an Olympic swimming pool? Orca, but then the hippo would probably bite them in the tail and drown them, so I don't know if anyone wins. What kind of shark is your favorite, Double Shark? Oh, that's so cool. And see, you always make me want to watch the movies. Your favorite dragons are from the Game of Thrones ones? Yeah, I think those are my favorite visually. That kind of got me on my dragon kick. And then like when it ended, I was like, I have to find something else with dragons, and I really got into like reading books with dragons in them. I've always loved fantasy, but yeah. Okay, I think I'm finally caught up. Whew, okay. I'm gonna unpin the comment because I don't think people are reading it anyway. Okay, well, I got 3 books. Next week, I know I have... Oh, another thing that Mike just in my brain reminded me of. I tried to read Machiavelli. This is not a thick book. There are some words in here. Oh my god, this is dense. I would like to have read it, but I think this little... It's only like 100 pages? 68 pages. Or is it 70? It's a short book and it was intimidating to me. I read a lot and I'm like, holy crap, like I'm trying to follow it. And because it's so ancient, it's like, you know, a very specific kind of writing too. But I don't know, man. I kind of thought, well, maybe it's not the right time to read Machiavelli, but I'm gonna try. Because I know you've mentioned it a couple times. Orcas for the big win. That turns you into fish farts. Orcas have functioning colons. I love you guys so much. Oh, he embellishes so much. Oh my god. And it's only 60 pages. Like, could this be condensed into, like, I don't know, a paragraph? But I have to read the whole thing. I'm gonna try because I'd like to say I've read it, but this is a very small font and it's just I don't know if it was what I was expecting, but it was a lot more dense than that. I'm not gonna completely give up, but I haven't put it on my currently reading list yet because I'm like, I don't know if this counts. I read 2 pages. I missed some stuff here. Is my major biology? Because that's mine too. I started out majoring in biology and the classes were really annoying and stupid. And it wasn't the kind of biology I wanted to do. Like, I would have had to wait to grad school to actually get into marine biology, which is actually what I wanted to get into. But then I didn't. You like the mako shark? Those are cool. They have cool faces. Great whites are my favorite. Wait, random Indoraptor. Who just changed it to that? I'm confused. Ah! It's like picking up a piranha and trying to give it a kiss. Yeah, kind of is. Was that doggy? I'm confused. You guys need to stop changing your... How do I get back to the chat? What the... How do I... What's happening? It's not letting me go back. What the... All right. One moment, please, for technical difficulties. Always technical difficulties. Did I know that the Spinosaurus animatronic accidentally snapped the T-Rex neck? No, I did not know that. Leading to the iconic scene. Oh, they kept it in there? You can eat this book for breakfast. Oh, I was gonna reference a Billie Eilish song, but there's minors in the chat. Hello from Jamaica, I guess? Hello? If you can believe it, that is a letter? Too long, didn't read. Put it in an email. This was... He wrote a 70-page letter? Probably like in descriptive text to like the scrawling or whatever. Wait, what time period is this? Okay, 1469 to 1527 he lives, it says. Wow. As a gift to Lorenzo de Medici to impress him. Goodness gracious. No, Spino's not gonna snap your neck. I'm a little behind again. How do people do it that have like 10,000 people? That is doggy. Okay. All right. Next time you're gonna be a Spinosaurus. You gotta introduce yourself every time then, because I'm gonna lose track. Bye, Purple Potion Master. I look forward to like watching some videos of yours. Double Shark says, once I was fishing and I was reeling in a fish, but then I tripped and fell into the water and killed the fish. You fell onto the fish? That's kind of impressive. 7 Rexes were cloned in the original batch. I did not know that. Jurassic Park failed evolution at the second movie. Well, it's a horror movie. Did you know that Distortus Rex weighs 20,000 pounds? Wow, that's like a whale. If you think you're heavy, remember that D-Rex exists. I didn't know there was even a D-Rex. But thank you. I will remember that. The Medici family were the most influential in Italy during their time. They sponsored Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael. Where's Donatello? They were like uber powerful then. Got you. That sounds familiar, and I'm wondering if it was in the Divine Comedy. I think Divine Comedy was before that time period. But he calls out a bunch of like ancient Italian people, and some of them like mainstream society has never heard of. So I'm wondering how I knew that name. Lol, it's in the new movie. Bye, Jay. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I should have left 20 minutes ago. Heavy. I'm gonna remember dinosaurs next time I feel fat. I definitely will. Turtle, 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 turtle. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Fun fact, here's the words to the Jurassic Park theme song. It's Jurassic Park. It's a massive park. Oh, love that. Did you know the island from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World is called Isla Nublar? I did, because I read the book. And it's in the movie. I don't think they say it very much, but I think it is in the movie. Plywood, hi! You just got here. Thanks for dropping in. See, this always happens. People come in right at the end of the chat, and then I'm like, I have to stay and talk to people. Mike is filling me in on Machiavelli, which is intense. But I would like to have said that I read it, and it's very short, but it is intense. Hi, Plywood. I did not know the volcano's name. No, I did not. But I have seen some of the places in Hawaii where they filmed. That's an amazing thing to be able to say. Your childhood game is a dinosaur game called Carnivores from 1998. I played a Jurassic Park game on Sega Genesis, which some of you might remember, but probably not all of you. And that game was awesome. You could play as oh god, Grant. What's his first name? You could play as the main dude, or you could play as a velociraptor. And I loved playing as a velociraptor. Doggy would love that too, because you just get to eat everything. But that's an old game. Here's something fun if I would like. Remember the AI debate I told you about? I think so. Machiavelli debating... Oh, yes. Debating Marcus Aurelius. It will teach you a ton really quick. Okay, for context, yeah, maybe I should go watch that first. Is it like the trailer? The trailer to this. I don't even know, man. Did you know that some scenes in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was filmed in the same place Kong Skull Island was filmed at? I did not know that. Ugh, Horda. I feel ridiculously bad. I am so ashamed of this country right now. It's like stoicism for dummies. With the kind of like brain capacity I have right now, like I think I need the dummy version. Marcus Aurelius is just, and Machiavelli too, I think. They're just words that like you feel smarter as soon as you say them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I can't even spell Machiavelli. Hold on. Where is it? Is it on YouTube? Or is it like somewhere else? This is like 20 minutes. So I'm not sure if this is it. Because it sounds like you were talking about a silly thing or something. I also see like a 1.5 minute TikTok. That might be it, actually. All right, let me see what you're actually saying. I think it's where you can go. Yeah, I know a lot of it was in Hawaii. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is an easier read. I don't have that one. It's more like, think of, I woke up every day and put something in my journal. Gotcha. Somebody get rid of Silverman. I have so much to watch after I get off of here. But, and I have to get a shower. Oh gosh, what time is it now? Oh my gosh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Ah, okay. I'm gonna open that link. Oh, this looks so cool. Oh wait, it is 20 minutes. Sorry, ... Okay, yeah, it was a YouTube link. Okay. Kuja, Mike got rid of it. That's okay, thank you. Some walls are gone, but it's still somewhere you can go to and see. I like stuff like that where you end up like visiting the places where the movies were filmed. I just think it's cool. They cover a lot. It's really cool. Lots of awesome points of view to just chew on. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I'm not going to watch it tonight. I'm too tired to watch it tonight, to be honest. But I'm going to put this on my watch list and try to get to it. And I got a notification about your video 52 minutes ago. Is that when you posted it? Or is YouTube being weird? I read that already. You're gonna get a link real quick. I don't know if it'll let you post without being mod, but I can't make you mod because you keep changing. You're studying game development. That's awesome. That's like a dream job for a lot of people. Do I shop for books on Whatnot? I don't know what that is. Mike says, my son was overseas and went to New Zealand and the little... Oh, got to see Hobbiton. Oh, that's a dream of mine. I'm such a Lord of the Rings nerd. Ah, I didn't know you had kids. I mean, it's the internet. I'm not going to know things. You're going to go and, I know it's probably late where you are, and try to finish a video. Yeah, the other thing I said I was going to mention, I'm also kind of in the middle of this book called Clay's Quilt. The author is Silas House. I have a thing for the name Silas, so I just picked this up blind, and it's okay. I'm just kind of reading a chapter at a time. I'm almost halfway. It's people doing stuff, but it's like rural Kentucky, so like it's a very southern culture. Anyway, there's not much to say there. Machiavelli is gonna be in the stack, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna watch The Thing first anyway. That makes me feel better because I don't have to read it right away. I can go watch The Thing first. You got 3 sons. Oh, wow. I have 7 animals. That's the closest I'm gonna get. But that's awesome. Who? I don't know, and I'm all over the place. Your biggest dream is to eat Asian food at an Asian restaurant. What kind of Asian food, though? That's like a very broad category. It's like saying European food. Double Shark's got 5 animals. Cool. I've got 5 reptiles. And then a bird and a cat. The cat has given up on trying to distract me for a while. It's actually early. Yeah, sorry. I think they just call it food. 20 to 2 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Why are you up? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but you guys make me want to stay and chat so much, but I really need a shower. I'm covered in book dust from the book nonprofit. I was listening to a Monty Python song called I Like Chinese, and it's so out of date right now. Like, but it's so funny to me still. I mean, it's from like 50 years ago. So you gotta, yeah, but it's still so funny to me. I feel so bad listening to it. Oh, I love Monty Python. Okay, so that hasn't come up yet. Cream cheese wontons. Oh, crab rangoons. Oh, the best. You have a young adult book waiting. Yes. Guilty confession. I read YA. Yeah, because they're a light read and you can flip off the brain switch. Exactly. I think that's why I kept reading romance, because I'm just like, I don't have to think. I can just like get immersed in this. You're covered in dog pee. Oh no. I look like an old Adele. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely read YA mixed in with stuff, sometimes by accident, but I love YA. Plywood's still here. You haven't got 10 hours of sleep in over a year. Ugh, please go sleep. I don't even know what to make of that. I don't know either. Okay. Okay. I've got to watch Mike's video. I think Inam might have posted or is about to post. I've got to watch the Machiavelli and Marcus Aurelius one. I've got to check out Purple Potion's plant videos. And my alarm just went off that's telling me, girl, why are you still up? You got to take meds that make you sleep better. And yeah. I look ready for Christmas Eve? Explain. Today's your English exam? Oh no. Yes, good luck on your exam. Christmas is a rough time for me, so I don't know why I look Christmas Eve, but okay. Trigger warning. Don't watch the video if you're gonna flip out about me butchering a vintage desk. I think I'll be able to. I think I can take it. I think I can take it. 5 a.m. for Double Shark. You haven't slept. Oh. You feel like you're gonna turn into a rhinoceros. Explain. Warzone appropriately says smash because Mike is apparently gonna smash a desk. I'm intrigued now. I really am. I don't know if Warzone was going on a bad road or what, but that's fine. It's a coffee table now. Oh, cool. Hello, palm tree. Everybody's joining. I I can't keep up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm reading this. This is, you like this one, Mike. I think anybody would like this one, really. I'm gonna try to read this, but no promises. I'm reading this, but it's going slowly. I gave up on this. I got these. I just unboxed them. And just for fun, because they're within reach, these are my philosophy books. And I mentioned all of these things on the stream. Let me see what my subscriber count is. Anything Andy Weir? Yes, The Martian. Exactly. Exactly. That book had more F words than any other word, including the, I think. It was so, like, so much cursing. I am so cute and childish. Okay. Wait, Endom wants to know more about the desk. Away from keyboard? Okay, that's okay. But yeah, this is, I know it's all backwards, but this is Project Hail Mary. So he's still in space, no spoilers because he's an astronaut here, but, why did you delete Palm Tree? Did they say something inappropriate? I don't think they said anything bad. They said I'm cute and childish. I don't think they knew what that word means. Oh, gross. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay. Science the out of this. Okay. The desk? Oh, doggy is back. Random Indoraptor. Yeah, I got rid of it right away. That was really inappropriate. Okay, I just got like this wave of tiredness. Oh my god, it's 2.5 hours. See, I have to just learn that I can't do short streams. Or when I do want to do short streams, I can't do them. Otherwise, maybe I can do them, but anyway. Hello from Frankfurt, Germany. Hello. You're being nerfed because you're too good at being a mod? What? No, I just really needed to get rid of that like right away. Like it was really bad. Your fave line from The Martian when Watley was doing his log about food. I audio read that and I loved it. I really loved it. So I was excited. I found this for free and was like, heck yes. And then I don't know, I gave up on 2 things. I don't know why I didn't like just pick up this one first. It was like sitting in my like you have to read this right away pile, but the pile's getting big. Ew. Am I a book author? No. I'm just a really big reader. Okay. Should I just give up on this one, guys? I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I have to like put things where I'm gonna actually like remember what they are. I don't know. I gotta put my philosophy back at some point. There's still 2 books out there in the universe. Wow, I barely drank my water. I did the math and I have potatoes. And I have to last 180 cycles. Oh, okay. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. No, doggy, because all you do is eat people and change your screen name. You're eating a hamburger. I'm trying desperately to get off of this stream, but I have too much fun talking to people, so I don't want to. Some of you, I really wish I could talk to more than once a week. But I get stuck doing these and then I don't do the adulty stuff that I'm supposed to do. I'm sure you'd be fine as mod, but I'm not going to make you mod right now. No, I know you would have gotten rid of him, and I just needed to, like I expected one of you guys to actually do it before I got to it, but then I ended up doing it. It doesn't mean that you're not doing it right. That's totally fine. Okay. I really need to go. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Somebody can delete that stupid person. You just paused your eating because of that statement. Plyout says, I've never asked to be a mod. You're not even fast enough on the keyboard anyway. Yeah, I started to get spammers like more often. And then we had a situation where people couldn't see some of the comments. So I experimented with mod and just added a bunch of people because you can't have just one, because if they don't show up, then you don't have anybody. So, but that's fine. Not everybody has, wanted to be it. It's not a big deal. It's just you get to like delete people from the channel. And I'm often behind on the chat, so then they can delete them before I even get there. And it's good. They're doing a good job. You can't see the troll comments? Well, because people are like Mike and Indom are on it. Indom's been deleting them very quickly. And then Indom got mod. Yep. You are the original. Nothing does start with N and ends with G. You are correct. The Grammys are tonight? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on in the real world. Thanks, Plywood. Fly and Fly. That would make a great channel name. Yeah, you've deleted some of them, Cujo, but that's fine. I'm not grading you guys on being mod. I'm not comparing you. I'm just glad you're here. Starts ascending into the sky. Yes, I understand the nothing quote. Okay. All right, help me get off the stream. This candle is still going. You're solid C-. I don't think so. Okay. All right. I gotta go. I'll probably have about 2 hours of work tomorrow because of this government shutdown. So maybe I'll pop on tomorrow night. I don't know. I know it's weird when I just randomly come on, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for my new subscribers. I love talking to you. And thank you if you've been here before and I got to see you again. Yay. It's awesome. You guys are the best. And I'll see you definitely next Sunday. I have a video going up Friday, a Falconry video. Look at me editing stuff. I almost said the word. Anyway, okay. So good night or good morning. Bye.